Okay, we're back again for another beauty review. This time we're reviewing Huda Beauty Wishful Yo Glow. Yo glow. I'm kidding. So what this is it's an exfoliant, and its main ingredients are pineapple enzymes, papaya enzymes, AHA and BHA, and CDEFG. I'm kidding. That last part I made it. Okay, so what it's gonna do is it's gonna give you a healthy glow. It's gonna retexturize, brighten, and even a skin tone. Yo-yo's got a lot of work to do on this face. Okay, so first off, you're going to have an already clean face, which we have cleaned our palette, our canvas. And then you're going to squeeze some in your hand. Okay, so let me get this open. Oh, it's got the little foil thing on there that always takes me a year to get off. Okay, so we're gonna squeeze some into the hand. Ooh, that's probably way more. I don't know. I always tend to go overboard when it comes to, and we're gonna dab it all over because whew, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Okay, all right, let me get it all out and on. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna do like circular motions. This is an exfoliator. So we're gonna try to get all these impurities off. I probably will be doing this for the next year to get all these impurities off my face. Someone, last week, I'm in one of those girl groups, you know, a girl group. And someone came in and recommended if we hadn't tried Huda Beauty Yo Glow. It's a good exfoliant. It really takes, you know, a top layer of skin off the healthy way and leaves your skin all nice and baby fresh and new. So I'm all for trying out a new product to look like I have a brand new face. So I ordered it and it came in. And so now we're reviewing it for you. Hopefully it will, you know, I will look like Holly Berry when I come back. So I'll come back and after I've rinsed it off, and we'll see, you know, who's beautifuler, me or, you know, me. Oh my gosh, it really worked. Just kidding. I'm still here. Okay, so I've rinsed it all off, and I will tell you my skin feels really smooth. I don't know about soft. It's feeling a little dry, but that's because anytime you do an exfoliator, your skin feels, because it's removed all the impurity. Oh my gosh, but feel that. Feel my forehead. It's really soft. It's really soft and smooth. Okay, so I'm gonna go put on my my glow. And then I'm gonna put on my sleep mask that's in the other room, so I can't show you all that. And we're gonna come see how my face looks in the morning. To say that it's a miracle worker, but you know, I really can't say that right now since it's the first time. It does say use it up 1 to 2 weeks. So today is Saturday. I'll maybe try to use it again another time in the middle of the week. See you in my next clip for tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Good night. Hey y'all, welcome back to my crazy. So let's play in some makeup today. I've got some stuff from BoxyCharm that I want to review, and I've been wanting to do a makeup video for a while, so I just decided let's go ahead and do it today. Now, by no means am I a makeup artist. I'm not a makeup professional. I don't really even know what I'm doing, so I'm just doing what I do, and that's really what makeup is about anyways. Doing what you do, what makes you feel comfortable, how you like to wear it. Everybody wears their makeup differently, so there really isn't a right or wrong way as long as you feel like you are looking your best, but there's always ways to improve you looking your best, and that would be to not put makeup on at all. Just kidding. Okay, so let's start out. We're gonna moisturize first, and I purposely didn't moisturize so that I could do this with you guys. I'm gonna use some Elemis Superfood. I got this in BoxyCharm, and well, everybody knows, I've said it enough, I like Elemis products. I'm not going to take very much, so I'm just going to ignore my hair. I'm going to make an appointment very soon. But I hate taking this stuff down, and I hate even more getting it redone because it's so painful. It is so painful. Okay, we're going to start with, or I'm going to start with my eyes. My eyes seem to take the longest. So I'm going to prime. And I normally use concealer to prime with just because I've been watching videos for a few years now, and a lot of, you know, the professionals, they use prime. They use concealer to prime with. Of course, they use different concealers, but I'm going to use what I have. And since I have this Trace-Steak, if y'all remember my BoxyCharm video, hold on. Okay, so let's just get started. And I haven't used this before. Oh, there we go. But I think it's going to be good enough. We're just going to put that on there like that. And voila, we're done. So moving into color, just kidding. We are going to, and I have some rose water to dampen my sponge with. Ooh, if you're going to use concealer to prime with, then you need to set that. And let me cover them tatas up just in case y'all can see them. You're going to need to, no, I just had this open. You're going to need to set that concealer. So I have a coconut translucent from C8. I'm going to show y'all what it says. And just dab it on there. There's no right or wrong to do that. You're setting it so that it doesn't crease up so much. And I didn't really put a lot on there to crease. Let me see if I can get that name in the camera for you guys. I'm not sure if you can see that. C8 or whatever. It's a coconut setting powder. I got it in BoxyCharm, so I thought I'd try it out. All right, so we got that on there. I'm going into my favorite neutral eyeshadow palette. This is one of my favorites since I got it. It's Naked by Urban Decay, and it's the earth tony colors. Okay, it's used and abused, so don't judge me. But these are the earth tony colors, and you can actually tell by the depth of what's gone the colors that I use the most, which is right in here. Oh, probably that one's the most, and that one. But anyhow, I mean, I've still got quite a bit in there, but those are my favorite ones. So I didn't really think this process through. From my last Boxy, these were the eye brushes that I got. So we're gonna go in for a transition color, and I'm gonna use this shade brush. I'm gonna use this, which from Urban Decay Naked is Cayenne, color Cayenne, right there. Hopefully y'all can see that right there. Can't tell where the camera is. Okay. And another thing you learn from, you know, because that's just the way they used to do it, is go in here and then blow on your brush. Don't blow on your brush. It's not hygienic. So I'm going to start and just blend in here at my crease. But I'm going to go a little above, but just, I'm going right here on this, on the eyebrow bone where it starts, just to take it up just a little bit. But I don't want it all the way up to my eyebrow. It's either the brush or my palette. You know, my palette is the bomb, because this Urban Decay Naked palette is, I travel with this one. I try not to take well, no, that's a lie. I take a lot of palettes, but this goes everywhere I go when I travel, because I like it that much. Yeah, in Fuego, which is this color here, which is right next to Cayenne. I just use Cayenne. Okay, so I'm going to take the color on my brush, and I'm going to start here at the end and work my way across my crease, because this is the color I want in my crease. Use sweeping back motion. Always go in, because I want my depth of color to be on this outer eye, So always when you go in, put your brush where you want your depth of color. Because I'm going to have, you know, some color blends there. And that's where I want the depthness to be. So, and then just sweep it across back and forth. Just sweep it across like so. Okay, so I have my transition and then I have my crease color in. And I want to blend those just a little bit. So I'm going to take a blending brush. You know what? I should have said the brushes. So these brushes are from Moda Pro. And for when I put my transition on, I used a BMX 466. And then I used the crease brush, which is a 430. And now I'm just using a unique blending brush. And so I'm going to blend these two just a little bit. Take a smudge brush. Yeah, that's a smudge brush, 402. And I'm going to go into the darkest color that I'm going to be using, which is Ashes. Ashes, we all fall down? Ashes. So it's this dark color here that we're going to do. Tap off the excess. And then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to tap it into my corner here. That's really where I want this color to stay. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit here on the lid. I don't know if you can see that. And again, I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't really know how to explain this, but that's just what I'm doing. Once I get it tapped in there, then I'm just going to take it not all the way across, just midway through. Midway through, and then back down. And I'm just tapping that in. Okay, I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm just going to blend just very lightly. I just want to blend here. I don't want to be too heavy here because I want this to stay here, but I want this to blend in here. I'm so technical, y'all. I'm so technical. You see that blend here and go there and tap there and stay there. And I decided I'm going to use my shade brush. So I have one of those color changing sponges. So if you don't want to use, if you don't want to get another brush out, or if you don't have another brush and you need to change your color, I can use that, and it takes, it cleans it, takes the color off of it a little bit. It doesn't clean it. You still need to clean your brushes, but it's like a color switching sponge. So I'm taking some of that off because what I want to do is I want to go into this light color here, which is low blow. That was a low blow. And I'm going to take that. Come on now. I'm going to take that and I want to blend up to my brow. Okay, so that's pretty light. And now I'm blending all of that into my brow. Do you ever do one eye good and the other eye is like, but that's not what we did on the other side? And y'all have to excuse my eyebrows. Because of COVID, I was unable to get them done. And now it's just a matter of going to get them done. So now I'm taking my blending brush and now I just want to blend all that in. Now I'm going to take a neutral color cream shadow and a cream brush it's a unique cream brush. And actually this cream shadow is also unique. And I'm just going to drop it here and drag it halfway across. But I don't want it all the way across. We're just doing it halfway across. With both of those eyes done, I'm going to take my fingers and I'm just going to tap that out like that on the end. I'll be able to come in there and clean that up a little bit. Then I want to go back with my shade brush. The shade brush. Use this color here. So get that picked up on the brush. And then I'm going to tap it in. Okay, now that I have that on, I'm going to take that crease brush with all the color on it, and I'm just going to go back in it and just kind of blend these colors right here at the middle. What you want to do is take your brush, the brush here, and lay it on the lid like this, like so, not heavy, so that it's blending all the way down. You want your colors to blend a little bit together. I want my blending brush, and I'm just gonna kind of blend. My blending brush, okay. We're gonna do some brows. So I'm gonna move this to the side. Again, not a professional, so we may be coming back after we looking at some stuff going, All right, brows. I don't do very much to my brows. However, I have this brush. This is a unique brush, which I love. It's very good for amateur people. I just kind of fill in, you know, and I wax them down and fill them in so that they'll stay. So I just mix the two together. I take a little bit of wax. Oh, if you can see that, I take a little bit of wax color and I use the light color. I don't use the dark one. And I take that and then just kind of sweep it. Just kind of sweep it in. Kind of should have took the dark one, but that's okay. This is not going to be the learn how to do eyebrows video because I don't do eyebrows. This one I have to fill in a little more because I'm missing more hair on this side. Okay, so let me go back in with, I want to put a little more wax on the brow so that they'll lay down again. And normally I wouldn't have to do this if they were tamed correctly. But since they are all, we're going to call these COVID brows. Since they all COVID and stuff, I'm putting just a little more on there so that they'll act like they got some home training. Okay, here comes the scariest part of all. I'm going to attempt to do my eyeliner. I would love to say I'm going to do a wing, but that would be a flop. I'll try. We'll see. That looks like Jimmy crack corn and I don't know what, but watch, I'm gonna come back through. And what is going on with you? Okay. My brow brush has another end and that's what I use to clean it up after it dries up just a little bit. Then I take it and I do this number. Okay, they're almost related, maybe not related. I don't know. They fighting today. So now I'm going to do my bottom liner with a regular pencil from Tarte. And this was either in Boxy or Ipsy or something. It's a little sampler, but I kind of like it a lot, so I be using it. Okay, so take this, just line the bottom, and then I tight line just a little bit because this is a little irritating for my eye, but I try to do it just a little bit. So take the liner, and then make it a little longer. Take the liner, close your eye just a little bit. Okay, now my fingers are a little, and if y'all remember from the last Boxy Box, I thought I would try these out. I have some open, but let's try these. 25. So I can clean my, smells like white. They're big though. I like that. That's a pretty good size, I guess. They're kind of thick. Now it's time to prime the face. But before that, let me just get it in. I had a little bit of that shimmer fall out. Just a little bit. So I have not used this. I have only used in the last year's Unique face primer because I love it. I love, 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 love it. But I hear a lot of people talking about Pore Professionals. So I got this in a boxy, so I decided I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it a try. And pay extra special attention to my need to prime area. And while the primer is setting and doing its thing, trying to fill in these crater holes, I'm gonna put my mascara on. I have mascara from Milk. And I'm actually gonna be doing foundation and some concealering for highlighting purposes with Milk. And the reason why this is such a debut for these products is because I wanted to start to transition and switch my makeup over to a vegan product. And this is the first one that I'm going to try out. So we're trying out Milk. And another YouTuber that I watch, Honeybee, she got Milk. I think it was a blusher or something. Man, she got Milk. That should have been in my boxy. But hey, it looked good on her. The color looked good. I think it was a blusher. A gel blusher or some kind of blusher, but it looked good. Anyhow, this packaging for this mascara, this is all the rave. I'm liking that packaging. Now this is a small one. This is the small, it comes in a bigger one and a small one. And I got the smaller one just to try out. It's a volume, it's the Kush Mascara High Volume Natural Lit Puff with a puff brush. Start at the base of your eyelashes and wiggle up. Be gentle. Starting at the base. Oh my gosh, I just got all on my eyeball. Okay. If you hear noise in the background, Marcus is putting a shelf together for me. So let me let that dry and go over to the other side, back over to the other side. So I did for fullness at the base, and now I'm gonna go to the ends to try to get a little length, if they will do that. Curls, good. Okay. I'm gonna let those dry just a little bit. Put the under on. Then I need to go back with this brush and kind of separate them just a little bit. It's okay. Okay, I guess because I'm used to, and I just keep jabbing and jabbing and jabbing that I need to go back into this heat because I have made some, I have messed up. No. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the concealer. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighting and baking. This concealer is about 4 shades lighter than what I would take for color. And I'm gonna put this right here under my eye and drag it over, then back down. This is always the scary part for me because I'm always scared I'm not gonna get it straight. Just kidding. Okay, and then blend it out. I'm going to blend that and I'll be right back. Okay, now we're going to set that with, I have Laura Mercier. What is on my finger? Laura Mercier. I'm going to set, nope, with my Sasha Buttercup. That's what I'm going to set with. I'm going to take that. And we're going to let that bake just a little bit. Just a little bit. Come and apply my foundation. Whoa. Wait a second. Should I have shook this up? That was, nope. It's just very liquidy. You like that? Looks good, doesn't it? No. It got a little thicker. The bottom is where I squeezed out before I shook it, and the top is where so we're gonna blend that up just a little bit on my brush. Let me get my brush. Nope. Where's my brush? And my voice. Okay, I'm using another unique brush because this is one of my favorites. Okay, let me get that. I'm gonna dab. I'm dabbing where. Sure hope that oxidizes. I sure hope that oxidizes. That is not my color. Ooh. Uh-oh. Well, this is what happens when you or maybe I'm just wondering I'll finish before I completely hate it. Okay, so before I finish blending in, I want to knock some of this powder off. because I don't need it to stay on that long. I'm not so super oily in these places. I want to tone down some of that color here. So I take, after I've applied all my foundation in, and I just stipple across. Just stipple. I don't want to take it completely away, but I don't want it to be like boom, because I'm not going for that. This is a full coverage foundation, and I guess I'm not used to full coverage foundation. It doesn't seem overly cakey or over powerful or anything. It seems like I'm just not used to this. Okay, so now that I've got my foundation in, I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier. It's a translucent, but it's deep, medium deep. So, ooh, I got a lot out. I guess I overshook. I'm gonna use this brush. This is a Real Techniques powder brush, as a matter of fact, if you will. So, okay. So we need to set the foundation. Now we're going to blush. And I'm going to use this, it's Laura Geller Blush and Brighten. And again, I'm gonna stipple it. Come on now. Just gonna stipple in, or whatever that is called. Just there. I'm gonna take it, just put a little color back in my face here. And then I'm gonna take my brush and blend that in. So now we're going to set. Okay, set. I'm using a setting spray from Unique. Probably didn't have to do that extra. I got this illuminator from Iconic. And then I have this, also this one from Becca. And I don't know which one I want to do, but I'm thinking that don't spray as much setting spray as I just did. Okay, well, like he's gonna, I don't know. They're both about the same almost. My light's getting ready to be finished, I guess. No, this one's a little dark. Okay, we're gonna go with Iconic. But I don't know what I'm doing because I've never used liquid. So I'm gonna just drop it on. I don't know what to do. I brought just, one thing that I do is I bring my foundation onto my lips when I put it on. Helps lipstick stay. I'm scared. Oh well, just gonna do it. Let me get my brush ready. What brush are we gonna use? I'm gonna use I'm gonna use this sponge. Okay. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Y'all are probably like, just do this. I've never done it before. Okay, here we go. Oh, I could have used a brush. Okay, because I don't like the sponge. I don't know why I was so scared. It turns into a powder once it hits your skin. It's like powdery. So, let's go back in now. I'm no longer scared. Okay, yeah. I probably did just get a little carried away. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, we gotta go clean that mess up. Uh-huh. Don't get carried away like I did. Okay, let's go back in to my naked and do a little bit of in fuego. I want to highlight just a little bit in my eyes. So we are going to use a little bit lighter of a color here. Okay, that didn't work. I don't know if I like the Sacha Buttercup. I've used it several times before and I don't like it. It dries my skin out. Or it makes it look too dry there. I've tried to like it. I've tried to like it. Just can't. All right, let's do some lips. Let's line these lips. Line the lips. Lining your lips helps your lipstick from bleeding away from your lips. It's like creates a barrier from the lips to your face or your skin. Now here comes the guessing game. It's not like I can ask y'all. So I have two lip colors, both of them from Boxy, I think. They from somebody. We got Lorac Pro, which is this color. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if you can see that. Do I have makeup all over my hands? Yeah. Y'all are seeing my dirty hands. Okay, so, and then we have NARS. I was about to say Lars. Then we have this one from Lars. Let's see. I kind of don't want that one. It's too pink for this eye look. And this one's not so pinky, so we're gonna do this one. Should have exfoliated. Well, that's about all I can do. That's all I can do. Let's see. I just feel like my eyes are not blended enough. This eye is always so much better than this one. Oh, that's the look. I guess I'm gonna go look at this and see if it's worth a picture. Well, thank y'all for joining me. Let me go look and I'll be right back. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this makeup session. I'm not calling this a makeup tutorial because I wasn't teaching you anything. My biggest thing was I wanted to review these these three vegan makeup products. So this is the Milk Matte Foundation. It's called Blur Liquid Matte Foundation, the Milk. And this one is the Milk Flex Concealer. And then, of course, the Milk Kush Mascara. And I'll link I'll put the shades that I use down in the description and in the names. Of course, Milk you can get either directly from Milk or Sephora. I ordered mine from Sephora. So, cost range. Oh man, I can't remember. Especially since Marcus is sitting right here. I'll put the prices that I paid down in the description. Professionals. I think they did okay, you know, plugging in them craters. This was the first time I've used a different primer other than the Unique. This concealer for my eye, it could possibly have been, you know, user error. Maybe it was because of the sponge. I don't know if I'm going to stick with Sasha, but this is probably maybe the third time since I've had it that I've tried to use it. And I just don't like how it makes my under eye look so dry. I have a better time when I just use a regular translucent powder. So I think that's probably what I'm going to go back to using. And then, okay, my Laura Mercier powder is, there's nothing to complain about. It's Laura Mercier. These brushes, in love with the brushes, y'all. I'm in love with the brushes. I'm getting ready to go clean them. Maintain cleanliness and clean as I use them. Then they won't get out of control. This is all I use today on brushes. Well, I use this one. No. Oh, my powder one. And my powder one. So this is what I use today on brushes. So I can clean them. And I just want to show y'all really quick the brush cleaner that I'm using. Because it's really, really good. Really good. I can't say enough about this right here. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. And hopefully it's not all full of makeup. This stuff is good. My brushes are super clean fast after using this, so I'm getting ready to go use that because it was easy to use. This Elemis Hydration Serum Superfood, this is also a vegan product, just for FYI. And yeah, leave a comment if you like the look. Leave a comment if you have a suggestion. You can suggest all you want. That doesn't mean I'm gonna learn, because I watch a lot of videos and yeah, I still do it just like this. So okay, I'm gonna go see if I can get a few pictures, even though, you know, my hair is looking all busted. I'm gonna see if I can get a few pictures, just because I haven't had makeup on in a long time. So, and I think I like the foundation. It's a little, I think maybe next time I won't put on as much as I did. I think I went a little overboard, but that's what I did. I should have started out little and build up, but I had too much. So there you go. All right. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. I do have something else coming up. Actually, I've got a few things coming up. So just stay with me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to keep up with my crazy.
Home till you entered my door, and from that moment I knew that a home is whatever you choose. That's the thing about you. The best thing I did, and I want you to know, was letting you in. From that moment I knew that you were all I missed. Baby, it took just one kiss. 'Cause here in your arms I can finally let go. The rest of the world is outside when you make sure I'm all you've missed. Baby, it takes just one